Most of you know the WJBF family suffered a huge loss in the last weeks, and we continue to keep our chief meteorologist, George Myers, and his family in our prayers. George's daughter, Khaki, was killed in a car crash outside of Greenville, South Carolina on August 6th. This is video of the suspected drunk driver, 49-year-old Bradley Medlock of Taylor, South Carolina. It's from the morning after the crash. He went before a judge for a bond hearing. Medlock is charged with felony DUI resulting in death and felony DUI resulting in great bodily injury after slamming into two cars that were stopped at a red light. Khaki and her twin sister Amy had just gone out for ice cream. Both were wearing their seat belts. Amy has had successful spinal surgery, which doctors say went according to plan, and she does have movement in her arms and legs. George thanks all of you for your kind messages and especially for your prayers. He says his family is overwhelmed by your outpouring of support, and they are deeply grateful. And if anyone understands the grief of losing a child, it's Lisa Metters. Lisa, thank you for being here today and for being willing to share such a painful part of your journey with us.
Thank you for having me.
And I want to acknowledge the picture that you have. This is you with your daughter, Tori.
Yes.
Beautiful Tori. Lisa, I want to ask you something because I know other people have felt this same situation and we've all dealt with it here at Channel 6. How do you reach out to someone who is in such pain and say the right thing? How do you comfort somebody?
The most important thing is just sometimes just being there. You don't have to say anything. Just them knowing that you're there for them is very comforting. Another thing that I would suggest is, tangible things. When you're going through that type of shock and grief, you're not thinking about food to eat. You're not thinking about, even other siblings at that time. It's hard to focus on your other children and family. Mm-hmm. So being able to come, bring food, just give them a gift card, something that would help them just ease that moment to not have to think about the normal things, everyday life.
Right. Right.
One important thing that helps is just don't say the wrong thing, because it's kind of a set-off. You're in a daze, and a lot of people don't mean to say the wrong thing, but they do say things that are very hurtful.
Like what?
One of the things that I got a lot that really bothered me was, you at least you have other children.
Oh.
Yeah. What child would you give up?
Yeah. Right.
Or they're in a better place. I don't want them in a better place. I want them here.
Right.
And or at least they didn't suffer. My daughter did suffer greatly, but a parent that loses someone to a drunk driver didn't get to say goodbye.
Right.
So them not suffering doesn't comfort you.
Yeah.
So just use your words, wisely.
Yeah, use your words carefully.
And there's lots of articles out there you can research on what not to say to a grieving mom or a grieving dad.
That helps a lot of people just to hear you say that. As someone who knows, thank you for helping us, because I know that people mean well, people want to do the right thing, but then sometimes you're trying to do the right thing and you feel your own foot going into your mouth.
Yes, ma'am.
When you're doing it. Support for parents has got to be crucial at a time like this, because we know that the death of a child can alter marriages.
Yes.
It can really.
It often does. It often does. So there are a lot of support groups out there. I would highly recommend not going to a general grieving support group. Mm-hmm. It doesn't work. I tried it, and someone who's lost a parent or an aunt or uncle or cousin can't relate to, even a sibling. I lost my brother. It's not even relatable to losing a child.
What you has helped you so much as a group, Moms Like Us, and you can find them online at momslikeus.net. And Lisa, this is exactly what you're talking about. It's a grieving moms group.
Yes.
You've all lost a child, and that helps in the support.
Yes. Everyone's story is different, but we all have a little bit of way to help each other.
You come together on the first Wednesday of the month at 6:30 at St. Teresa's Church, and that's at 4921 Columbia Road in Grovetown. This is the sort of thing that you really would recommend, is to get into a support group that is targeted to your loss.
Yes, and it takes time. Some parents are not ready right away.
Sure.
To come in there, and it's okay if you come and you're not ready to talk or tell your story. just to be in presence of other moms who feel your pain, it's similar pain, then it's helpful.
Now, one thing that you've done in the years since Tori has been gone is continue to honor her legacy. And you do this with different events like a Pay It Forward Day.
Yes.
That's how you observe the anniversary of her death, is to
Yes.
pay it forward. And you also have an event planned for October that you'll be doing.
Yes, I like to give back to the community because they were so gracious to Tori when she was battling her cancer. So I do Feed the Homeless events. I do some other local charity work. I'm going to be doing a benefit for the local firefighter who is battling cancer. My son's a firefighter, and I'm doing a homeless event in October. We don't have the dates set down yet, but you can find it on my website on the Team Tori page.
The Team Tori page, and that is an active page, and you'll find a lot about the different ways that you can honor Tori's memory and support events in the community. And you know, what an example you are, Lisa, to take your grief and to channel it like this into a way of giving back. Thank you so much for sharing with us today.
Thank you. Oh, it's my pleasure to be here.
Thank you. Still to come, the annual Out of the Darkness walks are coming up. We'll have more about these important events that raise awareness about suicide prevention and support for survivors. Stay with us.